Hello, I'm Laury Adams from Houston, Texas. You're worth more dead to me than alive. When we were married many years ago, I could never have imagined saying those words to Marty, the wonderful man who became my husband, but later became my former husband. But we both knew it was true because I had written my master's thesis on Social Security while attending Purdue University. And it was Social Security that created this situation, not only for us, but for thousands of others who may be unaware of their circumstances. In the latter years of our 33-year marriage, I earned a graduate degree and also started a part-time business. But most of my years had been spent as a traditional wife, caring for our three children, giving support to Marty while he got his PhD, and always putting his career before mine. When Marty and I divorced in our 50s, we realized that we had met the 10-year requirement for Social Security so that I would eventually receive retirement benefits based on Marty's record. So if he received $2,000 a month, I would receive $1,000. Well, I quickly knew that my $1,000 was not a half, it was only a third of our $3,000 benefit together. And that $1,000 differential also meant that if we lived 20 years in retirement, that Marty would get $240,000 more than I would. ERISA is a federal law that makes it possible to divide the retirement plans during divorce. But Social Security is an insurance program, and there is no provision for dividing the benefits and the credits accrued during the marriage. My earnings during the marriage were very minimal, but after divorce, I worked as much as possible. So when I reached retirement age, I was quite surprised to learn that my Social Security benefits based on my record were no more than if I received an amount equal to one half of Marty's. So if I hadn't worked a day after my divorce, my Social Security benefits would have been the same. And so by working those years, I didn't increase my benefit even by $1. But I think most of us don't even realize that when we're making decisions about marriage, divorce, and employment, it really will affect the way we live the last quarter of our lives. There is a morbid possibility that I could be compensated for those years that I was married to Marty, because if he predeceases me, my Social Security monthly benefit will increase to the amount that he was receiving at his death. That's how Social Security makes my former husband worth more dead than alive to me. And I wonder how many other former husbands are worth more dead than alive to their divorced spouses.